I wanted to do a poem for you. You asked what inspires me. And I'm really inspired by living. Things that really happen to me, things that I see, beauty, pain, all of those things. But I want to read this to you because this is really one of those inspired poems. I was sitting in the car. It's the first day of spring, 2009. She appeared from between the parked cars, darting against traffic. Smile as radiant as the sun, face aglow with happiness. Running to him on the sidewalk. To me, a rather ordinary-looking brother. To her, clearly a walking joy. She, the freshness of a new flower. He, the first bloom of spring. I started writing really almost like word doodling. I didn't know that I was a poet. Other people told me I was. So these things would just come and I'd write them. And that's how I got into poetry. Transformation. Who I was is not who I am, and who I am is not who I will be. Some bits falling off, other parts sprouting. Inside of this cocoon, I dream of flight. Transformation actually was written while I was taking care of my mother, who was having dementia. And I was watching my mother lose bits of herself. And at the same time, realizing that was going to happen to me and all the bits I'd already lost. But also I was realizing the things I gained. So I don't move so fast anymore. But that means I am slow and I watch and I pay attention to the world. So it's sort of like the idea of who I am becoming, and that we're always becoming, you know? None of us are ever finished. So that poem kind of captured that and spoke to my mother's transformation as well as she was losing some parts of herself. Mallu. Old and ugly as you are, neck rolls and big tummy, hair growing out of your ears. You think that sweet young thing should be yours tonight? Grinning and talking loud over your beer after beer after beer. Sloppy and greasy, with your crack showing. What do you want with that child? What does that child want with you? Mallu, you are more than that. You are more than that. My wall of creativity. So welcome to my home. I want to do one more poem for you. In the night. Women are out in the night. They are cleaning streets. Some are walking streets. Answering a call. Rushing to the hospital. To bail someone out of jail. Getting the forgotten loaf of bread, rushing from here to there, going to hang with the girls, enjoying the freedom of the nightclub, relaxing from a hard day of taking orders, sunny side up by tomorrow, in stilettos, dressed to kill with glistening lips, looking for kissers. And some of us are just alone again, in the dark, actually enjoying the moon. What are you doing out so late, Ma? Being a woman, officer. Being a woman. And that's a true story. I was coming home from the nightclub and the blue lights came up behind me. And that was the first thing he said. What are you doing out so late? Like, as a woman, I had no right to be out at night. And it just provoked me, but also reminded me that as women, one of our most primary fights has to be for our freedom of movement, our ability to be engaged in the world. We have to go to meetings, we have fun to have. So women have the right to be out in the night and be anywhere they want.